Mhm. Oh, I'm there. All right, all right. Hello, everyone. Hello. It's always a little bit of a challenge with the technology stuff, but I want you to raise your hand or type a yes in the chat or the comments box there below if you've ever felt like it was really hard to motivate yourself. I definitely know how you feel because over the years, for those of you that have been following along with my page and story, or for those of you that are just new and you're watching this, I had competed for over 15 years as both an amateur and professional boxer. And so it was really, really hard at times to motivate myself because for those of you that aren't aware about boxing, specifically women's boxing, boxing itself is the number one rated Olympic sport by ESPN Sports. Takes all the modalities of what makes an athlete, it averages them all out, and boxing comes out as number one. So it's the toughest sport there is to compete in and also train in on a regular basis. And I was a single parent and I was nursing and then I began coaching. So I really had to learn how to motivate myself throughout the ups and downs, obstacles and challenges throughout. And here's how I did it. I acted as if, right? Despite all the obstacles and challenges, I acted as my future self that I wanted to be as a competitor. I brought that feeling forwards into me in the moment in the now. How did I want to feel when I stepped up into that boxing ring, when I moved around that boxing ring with my footwork? How did I want to focus? How did I want to breathe? How did I want to control my nerves? And I stepped into each moment in training and in competition. And in 2013, I became the light welterweight Golden Glove Championship of Canada because I consistently did that despite the obstacles, both emotionally, physically, and mentally. And then in 2014, I turned professional and I did the same. But then I wanted to bring those skills forward through my coaching and now my motivational speaking. So I invite you, if you're watching this and you're having some challenges right now in your life, you know, step forwards into that future you. What does that look, feel, hear, even smell? What is that acting as if future you feel like for you? But most importantly, if you're wanting to learn how to act as if for your most optimal health, because I'm a true believer that health is your wealth, movement is medicine, and boxing is the most powerful pathway to get there, that you need to have a certain structure and person who gets you, okay? Because we're in a crisis. We're in a health crisis in our world right now. Let's be real. There's a massive amount of wait times. I read a statistic the other day, by the year 2050, 80% of people over the age of 60 will be relying on our broken healthcare system that's broken now. So I invite you, if you want to act as if you are the most healthiest, optimal version of yourself, to join me on my 5-day Calmer and Stronger challenge on Monday, December 8th. We're starting in the evening, okay? Because health is your wealth, movement is medicine, and boxing is the most powerful pathway to get there. But the most exciting thing about it, of the challenge, is that all the funds go towards supporting the St. John's Women's Center that helps women with services that are going through traumatic situations in their life currently at this moment. Okay? If you have any questions, feel free to drop your questions below and I'll have that link for that 5-day challenge. Okay? I hope everyone has an amazing, awesome rest of their day. or evening whenever you're watching this. Coach Lita, out.